back with another one like we never left. Now today, I got something special for y'all. We're gonna be smoking some baby back ribs on the Weber Kettle. Now I got this nice rack of ribs from my local butcher. We're gonna get them out, and first things first, we're gonna get this membrane off. Now take you a butter knife, work in between the meat and that membrane. I like to go right in the middle. So you get it up, pry it up, and then just pull straight up, and it's gonna start separating nice and easy. See if you go from end to end, it starts slipping and getting crazy. So I like to go right from the middle. Next, I'm gonna be using some Sweet Preacher and some this cherry cola seasoning. I'm gonna go on with some mustard as a binder, just some yellow mustard, that's all you need. Now on the back side, you don't gotta do too much, just hit it lightly with both seasonings, just like that. Yeah, that'll do you. So after you get the back side seasoned, now we're gonna flip it over to the money side. And same thing, we're gonna go on with some yellow mustard for a binder. And then on this side, you're gonna make sure you go a little bit more liberal. So we're gonna hit it with the Sweet Preacher, and then we're gonna go right over top of that with the cherry cola. Now this cherry cola is some of my favorite seasonings. Now make sure you get those edges on both sides, because we don't want to be lacking no flavor. We're going flavor town. So get those edges, and since we didn't trim them up competition style, make sure you get that little back cap right there. Now, if I was trying to be, competition style, I would have trimmed that off, and I would have trimmed the other side where it gets real thin, so it wouldn't char up like you'll see in the end. But it's still the best bite to me personally. And what I like to do is go over the top just with some black pepper and some seasoned oil. That's gonna, wake the flavor up and get it really popping. Alright, we got the grill up to temp. It's gonna be showing 300 on the temp gauge, so she about 250 at the grates. Now I'm gonna go in with a nice piece of pecan chunk wood right on top of where I started the fire. That way, as soon as we get the ribs on, she gonna get some good smoke. Alright, we're gonna wipe down our grates and go right on with the ribs. Like I said, I didn't trim them up, so we just gonna tuck that little thin piece right underneath. And for this cook, I'm gonna leave my top vents open about a quarter, and then the bottom vents, we're gonna leave it right on the smoke mark. We 2 hours in. Check them out. We're forming a nice bark. Now we just gonna rotate them so they're cooked even. Now with this cook, instead of doing foil, I'm gonna wrap them with the pink butcher paper. We got a couple ears of local corn. We're gonna throw that on with them. So to me, the butcher paper is gonna protect your bark a little better, and the ribs gonna come out to be less mushy. They're gonna be almost like a pork chop. They're gonna be super tender, but you're gonna have to bite them. They're not gonna be fall off the bone. Now I know some people like them like that, but me, I like them like this. So we're gonna just take the ribs, flip them over, and we're gonna wrap them lightly in the butcher paper and get them right back on. Alright, so we got our ribs wrapped, we got them back on the grill. Now we're gonna focus our attention on this sweet corn. Now this here is local corn, so it's early in the season. This corn ain't gonna need a whole bunch of butter and a whole bunch of seasoning. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave them in the husk. I'm just gonna rip off the outside until you can just start seeing the corn through the husk. That's just gonna protect it so they don't overcook or they don't burn. But we're gonna do each one like this, and then we just gonna put them right alongside the ribs and let them go for the last hour and a half, 2 hours. All right, we got the corn all bust down. So we're gonna get them on the grill. Just find some nice spots. I know the kettle ain't too big, but just find some spots where they're not directly over the coals so they won't burn. And you know, I think I'm missing one. Yeah, I forgot one, but we ain't gonna leave you out. We gonna get you. We gonna find you a nice spot to tuck you in. All right, so we got our 4 ears of corn in. We got our ribs wrapped and back on. Now it's time to take them home. All right, it's about that time. So we had our ribs back on for 1.5 hours, and we had our corn on. Now we're gonna hit it with that Jack Daniel's honey barbecue sauce. Now this right here, this some of my favorite sauce. First of all, it come in the glass jar versus the plastic, and it's also just finger licking good. So we got our ribs. See how that butcher paper protected our crust? All right, so we're gonna go right over top. Gonna hit it with the barbecue sauce. Be liberal, because what it's gonna do is gonna act as a glaze. So got it on. Now we're just gonna paint it on. And what you can do is you can put the ribs right directly on the grates, but what I like to do is just leave them on top of the butcher paper. Just tuck it in and make it like a little boat. That'll help protect the edges from scorching. All right, we got the ribs shined up, and we're gonna put them back on for 30 minutes just to let that sauce get nice and sticky. All right, voila. Here we go. We got our ribs out. And look at them ribs. See, like I told you, see how both ends are kind of more done than you would want to be. So that's the reason that in competition, they like to trim each ends off and just leave that middle. But like I said, to me, that's some of the best bite when you're just doing it backyard. All right, we got them ribs. We got our corn. Everything looking good. We're gonna get our ribs out. Look at that back. Just look at the back of them ribs. So we're gonna take them, flip them over so you can see in between those bones. And we're gonna zip, and get us a few riblets. Yeah, they nice and tender, nice and juicy. We got a nice smoke ring. Yeah. Let me show you what I'm working with. Look at that. Look at that baby back, nice and juicy. All right, now it's time to go in for a bite. Let's see what we're working with. Now, I don't like my ribs fall off the bone, but what I like is to be able to take a bite and get right to the bone, just like that. It should be one bite, clean, no pull, no tug, and that's when you know you got them perfect. Yeah, that's how you clean that bone. All right, so we started at about 1:30, and I'm eating at 6:30. So it's gonna take you a total of about 5 hours to get this. We got a nice smoke ring, we got a nice glaze, and we got perfect seasoning. So you can't go wrong with this recipe. Now, if you like this video, if you're gonna try this, let me know how it worked out for you in the comments. And also like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm out.